Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, I have got some new wheels sitting here, and actually just picked these up used. So I did do a post on my Instagram asking if anyone could guess what they were, and no one was able to because I was actually playing with you guys. These are not raised wheels, they just came in these boxes. So just before we show what they are, I guess I'll show you guys the current wheels, which are raised gramlights 57DR in mag blue. So the car and wheels are a bit dirty at the moment, but yeah, absolutely love these. Mag blue is definitely the look. I think they look so good on the Phantom Black and on, to be honest, most colors. But yeah, it really goes to the theme of my car. And I didn't really plan on getting rid of these ever, and I won't actually be selling these. I will be keeping them so I can swap back. But another wheel that I have always wanted for my car, because I actually did try them on my car a few years back when I did a wheel swap with a friend for a day, is, there you go, some AME Tracer Tracers in SBC. So yeah, definitely not a raised wheel, but an epic wheel, something that I know looks good on the car because, like I said, I've tried them before, but these are actually in a pretty aggressive fitment compared to what I currently run. So actually on both the Evos, we have 18 by 9.5 plus 22, which I guess if I can use this car for an example, it gives a pretty flush fitment. I run a 265/35 tyre, don't deal with any scrubbing. The rear guards on this car even aren't actually rolled. It doesn't scrub at all. So luckily mine already are, so I can go to a different size, which is what we're doing. So these are actually an 18 by 10.5 plus 15. So quite a bit more aggressive. And luckily, being such a light wheel, these aren't actually any heavier than my current gramlights. These are, I weighed them before, 10 kilos flat in the 10.5 size. My current gramlights, I can't remember the exact weight when I weighed them, but they, from doing internet research, they're around the 10.5 kilos per wheel, just slightly over 10. So they're going to be slightly heavier than what these are. So even though I'm going up an inch, I'm not going to make the wheels any heavier. So that's a bonus, but it is going to give some pretty aggressive fitment. So I'll get some before and after shots, I guess, to show you guys the fitment. But what I need to do now is basically get these cleaned up. I did actually clean this one, and one thing I didn't point out yet, these are obviously used. They have a couple of little nicks in them, which is unfortunate. This one isn't the bad one. The bad one is actually slightly gutter rashed, and yeah, it's unfortunate, but the price that I paid for these is just crazy, so couldn't say no. And I may get the gutter rashed one fixed up in the future, or just leave it, who knows, we'll see how bad and obvious it looks when it's on the car. But for now, yeah, I'm going to get these cleaned up. I thought I'd show you guys before they go on the car how they look. Actually, two of them came with some like weird 3D printed center caps, so I will actually try and track down some genuine AME center caps, which would be a lot nicer than just these black plastic. And this one has some broken clips that doesn't quite fit right. But yeah, I'm going to clean these up and chuck them in the back of the car. Going to get the tyres mounted today, and actually going to be running the same tyres I run now, so the 265/35 tyres. I could go to a 275 quite easily, but I like the tyres I have, and it saves me having to buy new ones. So yeah, that said, let's get these in the car cleaned, and I'll show you guys what they look like once they're mounted. Alright guys, so it is the next day. Got the wheels on. It was raining yesterday, so I waited till today, gave the car a quick wash and brought it out to this spot where a lot of people actually come and take photos. Thought I'd do the reveal out here. So without further ado, let's cut to the cinematic that I shot and show you guys exactly how the car looks. there you have it. It looks, as you can see, incredible. Really does just change the entire look of the car. It looks like a completely different car to me. I'm still getting used to it. Just so used to seeing the mag blue, and now is looking completely different. Little bit more sort of showy look, I feel like, but it just still flows and suits the car. I feel like it. Yeah, I love the mag blue, but after 5 years, I don't think I made a bad decision making a change, and I still have those wheels that I can swap back to. So I'll bring the camera in and show you guys just how aggressive the fitment is. So I had 9.5 plus 22 before, and so this is the 10.5 15. Same tires. As you can see, they're a little bit stretched, but nothing crazy. It's a 265 on a 10.5. I've seen a lot worse. 275 would probably be ideal, but I've got these tires and they're cheap and I can keep using them. So for now, I'm going to stick with them. But like, if you get right behind the car like this, you can see that back tire and wheel just sticks out there, which it didn't used to. It used to be completely flush, so it would sit in, like you wouldn't really see the wheel from here. You'd maybe see a tiny, you'd see the tire like underneath there, but you wouldn't see it sticking up the side here. And for the front, it's the same thing. Like you can see, it's better to see like, you know, in person with your own eyes, but trying to sort of show the camera, like it is just sticking out that tiny bit. So like that back wheel, for example, I could see that back wheel just gleaming from here. It looks crazy. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. I'm not sure if I mentioned yesterday when I was showing the wheels, but it did come with 2 center caps. Yeah, I'll see if they survived. Yep, they did. So I've got 2 center caps over this side. They're just like black plastic, like 3D printed looking center caps. This one is missing a few of the clips, but just drove on some pretty bumpy roads to get here and it survived. So I've got one side with some center caps, one side without. I do actually really prefer to run center caps on wheels, so I'm actually trying to track down a set of AME center caps. The place where you can buy these wheels don't seem to have them on the website anymore, so I'm probably gonna have to email them to see if they can get them, because I can't find them anywhere else anyway. But yeah, the AME center caps, they're like a chrome and black kind of look. They would be the way to go, but for now I may just buy just some silver generic center caps to make it all work. But yeah, the other thing with these, it's surprising how much more you can see the calipers. So that red Brembo really stands out a lot more. And one thing you may have heard me say in previous videos that I want to do is to change the color of my calipers. I don't really have any red left on the car. And when I had the mag blue wheels, somehow I felt like it flowed. I don't know why, just the red with the blue seemed to work. I did want to go with blue, the same color as my engine bay for the calipers. And that's actually what I'm going to do now. Now that I don't have I felt like that clashed too much when I had the darker blue to go the lighter blue calipers. So now to tie that blue theme all in together, because I've got it all in the engine bay. I've got that tiny bit of blue for the exhaust tip. I don't know if you can see that. For the titanium tips. So there's that bit of blue there. So for the side, I think the calipers and potentially the lug nuts, I don't know. I'm going to change those. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to go with yet. But yeah, loving it. I haven't had the car aligned, so I'm probably going to have to get an alignment. I thought it was all good, but today on the drive out here, I did notice it sort of pulling to the side a bit. So the place where I went to get the tyres fitted, I wasn't really going to get them to do an alignment. They were just like a generic tyre shop, but I will go to a good place that does sort of good setup alignments for like track cars and stuff like that. Not that this is a track car, but I want it to handle like it used to, so get a good alignment soon. But overall, yeah, there's the new look. So let me know what you guys think. I know I'm going to have a bunch of people say, which I've already had one friend say who hates like chrome look wheels, but I'm going to have a bunch of people say, yeah, you ruined it, the mag blue looked better. But I think change is a good thing to have. So I'm going to wrap the video up there, guys. Let me know what you think of the wheels, and yeah, leave me a comment down below. Give the video a like if you enjoyed. With that said, I'll catch you next time.